This is the setup in Blender 4.5 LTS to enable backface culling in cycles. So we've got our render engine switched. We need to edit the materials to get these to backface cull because cycles doesn't have that by default when we are in render mode. So we want to be in shading workspace, and we'll see our default material, so principal BSDF connected to material output. So to this, our base material, we want to add input geometry. So drop that in place. Add shader transparent BSDF. And then add shader mix shader. Drop that in place. What we want to do now is connect these up so that we force, because that's what we're doing, forcing backface culling. So disconnect, connect mix shader output to surface input of material output. Transparent BSDF, so the BSDF output to shader input. So we've already got the material showing on the object as transparent. Principal BSDF out to shader in. So we've now got a transparent color. And then we want back facing. This is our control. Link back facing to fac or factor. And that will force backfacing on our material. If we want to invert this, all we need to do is reconnect our nodes and reverse the order. So we don't necessarily need to flip the normals as we might do in edit mode. We don't necessarily need to do this. So let's just take a closer look at that in full screen. So this is our setup. Mix shader, material output, transparent BSDF and principal BSDF connected to mix shader, and then geometry backfacing is the controlling element that controls whether the surfaces are backface culled. And the advantage of doing this is that the backface culling will stay in place or stay active in material preview. So we don't have to, or we can avoid activating the camera option, viewport display, backface culling, camera, to disable or enable backface culling in material preview mode. With this enabled, we don't need to do that. So that is backface culling in cycles for Blender 4.5 LTS.